Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Life on the Hill. You may have clicked on this video thinking that I was going to discourage the use of aiders and two-step aiders, three-step aiders, whatever, just aiders in general, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I think they are a great product. I think that they are a great way to stretch your sticks, but save on weight. It's almost zero weight added to your rig. So again, I think they're great. What I would caution you to do is not do what I did. What I'd like to try and explain in this particular video is when you order aiders, they ask you, A, how many, do you want a single, double, triple? But the second question that you've got to determine and decide is the step spacing. So if you follow the channel for any length of time, you know that I use and I'm currently still using these Helium 20-inch sticks. I've never actually taken measurements to it, but when it came time to decide what step spacing I wanted for my aiders, I knew that these were, 20-inch sticks. So I said, well, let me buy the 17-inch spacing because, it'll be a little easier step and won't quite be the full 20-inch. So the issue is the Helium sticks, the actual step to step that your foot makes is 17 inches. I believe the 20-inch actually references the entire length of the stick, which a little misleading. I should have measured, I didn't. I was lazy and I was like, I bought a 20-inch stick, so therefore my steps must be 20 inches apart. They're not. So that was my first mistake. I did not get the 20-inch spacing. I got 17-inch spacing as far as my aiders, but the issue is just as it naturally hangs here off of this bottom step, just with gravity, the top of the step here is now at 21 inches. Now the bottom one is in fact 17 and a half inches, but the issue is when you put weight on it, and I'll try and show you a better view of this. When you put your foot on it, you now have got, again, right at 19 and a half inches for your next step. Not the end of the world, it's just 2.5 more inches. That one's not that bad, but the issue that I have with my current spacing, and I believe I'm going to buy different aiders, but with my current 17-inch spaced double step aiders, my next step from here to here is pretty difficult, especially when it's dark or when it's really cold and you've got a whole lot of clothes on. Bit of an issue. So I'll show you what I mean by that. After I get my foot in here, from the bottom of my boot to the top of the next step is now 22.25 inches. I mean, that's quite the step for me. I'm only like 5'8" on a good day. So that's a really big gap for me to try and make up, especially with my saddle and my couple 2-3 layers of pants on. That's a bit of that's a little too big for me. I mean, you could, take this up, and maybe I should, and there you go. You made up a little bit of difference. Still really good and safe, super solid. I would suggest either doing that or possibly buying the 14-inch spaced aiders. That's gonna do it for me on this one, guys. Really quick little video. Just don't make the same mistake that I made on these. I would not shy away from using them at all. I would recommend them to anybody. Again, aiders are a great, cheap way in price and also weight savings to extend your steps and get a little higher in the tree if that's something that you desire. So I just want you to be aware, if you're gonna buy a 17-inch spaced aider, know that it's actually gonna be a little north of 17 inches, probably gonna be about 18, maybe 19 inches by the time you get your weight on it. So if that's something that you can span pretty consistently, regardless of what season it is, as far as cold, warm, whatever, then wear it out. But if you think, well, you know what, I may not be able to span that, maybe drop down to that 14-inch spacing or whatever options are available. I got mine here from Eastern Woods Outdoors, the Amsteel guy, and they're great. I have no problems whatsoever with the product. I would just like to caution everyone to maybe do some measurements, think about it before you just blindly purchase. I got in a hurry. I was like, gosh, I need some aiders so that I can increase my height in my tree. I said I had a 20-inch stick, 17-inch space steps is what I went with, and in hindsight, I wish that I would have maybe went with the 14-inch. But I have found a workaround. I can just loop these over like I've shown you here in this video and it makes my spacing a lot better. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you're interested in saddle hunting, I 1000% would encourage you to try it. I've had a lot of questions about, is saddle hunting safe? I'm gonna do another video on that because that's a topic for a whole different day. But if it's something that you're interested in, I wholeheartedly would say give it a go. I think you'll really like it. Just be safe, take your time, and enjoy the outdoors. Thanks for stopping by Life on the Hill. We'll catch you in the next one.